Hello, chat. We're going straight into the cold open. This is the Whipple stream. Uh oh yeah, oh yeah. It's weird not having the music box. I will say that. Hold on. So we do have the Whipple mask on today. This is mainly just for a silly, because unfortunately, Whipple's got work today. But regardless, we appreciate the Whipple. We give a shout out. Yeah. But what we're doing today is first, we're reacting to the Nintendo Direct. Because that's happening in like actually 40 seconds. Let me pull that up. Let me also remove the DS. All right.
An actual console emulator device. I would.
Hold on, let me turn this on. I did not have time to make a checklist, or like a bingo sheet of things that I want, and there's no way I'm making it in 20 seconds. So, here's my quick list of things that I want. Ad! Oh no! Oh no, the direct's about to begin. Ad, hurry up! My wish list is Fire Emblem Genealogy remake, a good Pokemon game, emphasis on a good Pokemon game, I don't know, something cool Mario, ideally a 2D Zelda, maybe a classic Kerbal. Hello? Mario Luigi? I don't want to watch the IGN stream, hold on. I want to watch the official Nintendo UK stream. No thanks. Luigi! Luigi's playing Lethal Company. Hold on, let me pull the mic over. Oh boy. Mario and Luigi. Oh, this already looks very nice. This is cute. Yeah, this is normal. The most normal behavior in a Mario and Luigi game. Oh no. What? Oh no. Sephiroth's not ready for what's gonna happen next. What is Luigi doing? Live Luigi reaction? This is exclamation mark have an L. Is not a pig confirmed. Definitely not. Who is that? Hello? Oh my gosh, chat, new Mario Strikers game confirmed? Brothership? Okay, that's kind of cute. I like that. He is here. Everything alright? I hope so.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます高橋です。最初にご覧いただいたのはシリーズ9年ぶりとなる完全新作マリオ&ルイージ RPG ブラザーシップです。
This already looks really good. Like visuals aside, like the gameplay looks really good. But then again, it's a Mario and Luigi game. They're never bad.
それではヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Bring the championships home or on the go.
Oh my gosh.
The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to Nintendo Switch. Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges from across 13 NES games. From lightning fast
Oh my
beats
gosh,
to
they actually make you
action-packed
speedrun
battles.
it.
Familiarize yourself with each challenge and perfect your timing. Then give it your best shot and aim for the top of the online leaderboards. You can also try more difficult legend challenges. Like completing Super Mario Brothers in one go using warp pipes. Stuck on a legend challenge? Check out classified information for handy tips and tricks.
Classified
to help you improve.
information.
Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide.
This is
After each round,
they
half
they
of the
literally
players
just
will
sold
be
an emulator with a timer
You've only got one
attached
shot
to it.
survive. Will you
That's
be the
crazy.
last one standing? Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. Pre-orders
Alright.
for the digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop. The final battle of
Fairy
is
Tail?
about to begin.
Is Fairy Tail as an anime still going on? This is a genuine question. I didn't know the Fairy Tail anime was still going on.
From the hit anime Fairy Tail in this
Fairy
action
Tail
RPG.
Fairy Tail was so good they made a Fairy Tail
Set in the
too.
vast
This is
Kingdom of Fiore, Team Natsu prepares to finish their fight. Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that
I
use
understand
different kinds
why.
of magic based on who's in your party.
I understand entirely why. It's because it's like the studio
Work together
and like
with
the
your
art style.
teammates to
This
take
looks
down
like a Fire Emblem game.
Fairy Tail 2 launches on Nintendo Switch.
Fairy
this
Tail
winter.
was so good they made a Fairy Tail too, chat. What else can I say?
Embark on a multi-dimensional journey.
Nier?
From Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu Sakaguchi
Wait.
and composer Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based RPG
Fantasia Neo.
The world is
No,
slowly
that's
being
that's
robbed of
actually
its
so
civilization.
here's what's gonna happen.
To restore his memories,
bye.
Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind.
Damn, the malevolent guy?
What? What?
Skills are the ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies.
Huh?
at once.
Okay, wait, that's kind of
You
cool.
can
I
also
like that.
send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later. The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot.
They put you in the forever box.
Now, let us save the world together.
What's up with Vincent?
Fantasian Neo Dimension.
Okay,
launches
it's
on
not
Nintendo
me.
Switch
It's not
this
just me,
winter.
right? Like the main character in that game looks like 9S, like a slightly more
Another
grown-up
sport is
version of
coming to
9S.
Spoko Square.
Hello?
Basketball is being added as a free update to Nintendo Switch Sports.
I don't play Nintendo Switch Sports.
Dribble, pass, and shoot. In 2-on-2 matches using motion controls. Try out 3-point challenge solo and score as many baskets as you can within the time limit.
I need an edit of this, like the 3-point challenge, but it's the Street Fighter 3 parry the basketball
You can
minigame.
team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online
100%
matches.
dog. I don't know what that means.
This free update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Hello? Hello? Chibi Robo? That's not a Chibi Robo. This does look cool though. I am intrigued. Oh. Alright, this game looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Mia. Memories in orbit. Honestly?
It's an array of cartoon classics.
An array of cartoon classics. What does that mean?
Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island. Monarch's greatest detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery and Monarch, uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world, then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Cool!
Island adventures await.
Oh gosh. Hello Kitty. Wait, they made Hello Kitty Animal Crossing?
Customize your character. Then befriend Hello Kitty, Kuromi, and other familiar faces in this open world adventure.
Oh gosh.
Team up with your new pals to solve mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
It looks so sad when it just bonked him on the head.
Let's get loony in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny.
You could have literally just sold this to me as a Space Jam game and I would have been fine.
4 arcade-style sports. Unleash the full power of
I'm also pretty sure the only game that people are going to play is
going
going to be basketball.
But watch out for falling anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports crashes onto Nintendo Switch this autumn.
What's up, Doc?
That's all, folks.
Let's game on.
Emergency meeting.
That's like, oh god, I'm on this.
Crewmate and imposter
Wait,
roles are being added to Among
Snake
Us.
Metal Gear?
Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo
Is
Switch
that-
today. A monster army is at your command.
What is this? What is this? Why does that look like another fairy tale
This is
character?
Felicidad, a realm of
Felicidad!
monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld.
What is this?
Raise monsters and
What
lead them
is-
into the fight against the Magus' army. Plant seeds, then cultivate, and harvest them to make your buddies come to life.
Dog. Dog.
They can then be trained for
Dog plant.
Give commands to your monsters. And
I'm not gonna
exploit
lie,
enemy
I might get
weaknesses
this.
in action-packed combat.
Oh my gosh.
Merge all of the battle buddies in your party to call forth a giant fusion summon and wreak havoc on your
A what?
foes.
A what? A what?
Everyone, attack!
A what? Elemental Heroes
Choose the
Fusion
rebellion
Summon?
to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
Farmagia looks kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie also. DK. DK. DK!
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on Wii, is barreling onto Nintendo
Alright,
Switch in
let's
HD.
go.
The villainous Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana orb.
I love the little shuffle that they do. Just the
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them. Pound them. And roll on through. Each level is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas. From manic minecarts
Oh.
to high-flying rocket barrels,
What?
and even hitching a ride on Rambi.
Let's go.
There are plenty of transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op.
I can't wait to throw my friends
80
into the abyss.
appealing levels are in store,
Appealing.
including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD
Yeah.
swings onto Nintendo Switch January 16th.
Yeah.
ジャングルを所狭しと突き進むドンキーコングとディディコングの冒険が HD になって蘇ります。ドンキーコングのパワフルでワイルドなアクションを楽しみに。続いてはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Huh? New Zelda? New 2D Zelda? Dragon? Okay, I will say, I like it. I like it a lot. Just looking at it right now. HD 2D remake.
Journey with allies. To
Alright,
face the
I'm
arch
sold. I'm sold on this. This is cute. I
on
love
an
this.
Epic adventure. Memorable encounters. Perplexing challenges.
Perplexing challenges, my brother in Christ. It is a strength puzzle.
An iconic RPG remade in HD 2D.
I love that that's what we're specifying it as now, is HD 2D.
Forge your own path.
Unironically though, can we just get Pokemon games in HD 2D from now on? Like, I'm gonna be so real. I love the 3D
legacy
animations,
begins.
but like, I don't know. I like this more, like aesthetically and visually.
Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake. Coming to Nintendo Switch November 14th.
Huh? Experience the complete Urgent Trilogy. Let's go. Let's go. I got excited for Havasek because I thought that was the Awakening like map theme. And I was like, are they remaking Awakening for the Switch? That would have been really cool. We're getting all these remakes, and we haven't gotten a Fire Emblem like proper remake since Echoes. And I mean, Echoes is really good. Like Echoes is really good. So I want genealogy. You play 3, 1, and 2 in that order. Fair enough.
どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。どうも、堀井裕二でした。
I thought he was gonna make the slime do a little bow. That would have been so cute.
堀井さん、ありがとうございました。HD2D になって蘇る新たなロト3部作にご期待ください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Also, Kid Icarus Uprising for the... No. Freddy Fazbear!
Say hello to... Jaws? Wait, He-Man? Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly? The world of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the
Funko
ages.
Pop
Play with
game.
more than 60 characters as you explore locations based on over 20 iconic movies, TV shows, and more. Use
Five
special
Nights at
skills and
Freddy's.
crafted gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles, hidden areas, and familiar foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic World and Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the universe when Funko Fusion pops out to Nintendo Switch September 13th.
Not the Funko Pop game. Okay.
We've got a smorgasbord of
Can we get like a big
silly,
Nintendo
and
title?
strategic games.
Please.
Ready for an adventure of
You know, like, this
cool
counts, this
scribble
counts.
sentence? Summon your courage and explore multiple mansions.
I requested, therefore I
Filled
shall
with goofy
receive.
Ghosts, tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans.
Luigi on the Dark Souls 3
Luigi's
bridge, what will
Mansion
he
2
do?
HD launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Meet the quirky little Dempa Man.
The what?
Find him, catch him, and lead him on a joyful
The new
RPG
Dempa Man.
adventure.
Oh, I didn't know there was an old one.
Explore dungeons and battle monsters. Customize all sorts of outfits.
This feels like
Decorate your island however you'd like.
this feels like
And
the
more. Plus, up to 4 players
the
in
Mii
local co-op
RPG
can
game
team up
on
to catch
the
special
3DS.
Dempa Man. The new Dempa Man is free to
I'm
play.
blanking on
and
what it
launches
was
as a timed
called.
exclusive on Nintendo Switch, July 22nd. Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug
Metal
series.
Slug Tower Defense.
Take control of your forces and pulverize enemy strongholds.
There's one
Choose
thing that I
over
want from
300
this.
units with different abilities, and build out your decks to win.
I'm not even
tactical
gonna lie.
tussles.
I'm like this is
You
gonna
can
scratch
also
a
slug it
heck of
out
an
with
itch for
other
me.
Players in online battles. Metal
Please
Slug Attack
put Leona in
Reloaded
the game and let her
storms
do the
onto Nintendo
JoJo move.
Switch later today. Embark on an expedition of the damned
Oh,
in this eagerly awaited
yeah, Darkest
sequel to the
Dungeon.
Gothic roguelike RPG.
Nice.
Board your stagecoach and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse. Fight off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat. And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 15th.
Melt down me.
Pre-orders
Me
begin
constantly.
later today on Nintendo eShop. More classic titles are on the way.
Four Swords, okay.
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons.
Oh, it's Link to
in
the Past
Legend of
and
Zelda:
Four
A Link
Swords.
to the Past 4 Swords.
Huh. Zero
Experience
Mission,
the
okay.
remake of Samus's first adventure
Alright,
in
we're playing this
Metroid
on stream.
Zero Mission.
Don't tell me this is like a special subscription for this specifically.
Plus,
I'll be very
coming
upset.
to the new Nintendo 64,
It is the expansion
Nintendo Switch
pack.
Online Mature Collection of games.
Mature collection?
Brave the
Dinosaur.
dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok, Dinosaur Hunter. And
Goldeneye? Goldeneye? Perfect Dark. Okay, you know what?
infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark. Now with online multiplayer.
Oh gosh.
All
Perfect
four
Dark
games
online
will be available
multiplayer.
for
Let's.
Nintendo Switch
The Goldeneye
Online
might
Plus
already be on
expansion
this
pack
on the
members
expansion pack.
later
I don't have the
today.
expansion pack though. Chat, how much does it cost?
Set sail to
Maybe I
save
will
the day.
consider it.
This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
Huh?
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash.
What?
In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series.
Never played a Phantom Brave game. I will be perfectly honest.
Take on tactical turn-based battles, where you'll combine the phantoms you've befriended with objects in various ways.
Huh?
Combine phantoms with certain objects to maneuver them. Combine with a cannon to attack a large area.
Alright, this looks kind of cute.
A
I'm not
fan
gonna
to
lie.
blow enemies around. Or combine with Verona herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide of battle.
Please tell me there's a unique fusion form for every character.
Phantom
Oh, there
Brave,
might be.
The Lost Hero, launches on Nintendo Switch next year. This one's gonna take you for a ride.
Marvel! Marvel!
7 arcade games featuring
Marvel!
characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection.
Please, Marvel 2.
Flash and
Literally
X-Men
just Marvel
versus
2.
Street Fighter.
Marvel 2.
Duke Nukem
Let's
versus
go!
Spider-Man 2 New Age of Heroes. Take
I'm so happy. Nothing else matters. It's Marvel, baby. It's Marvel, baby!
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos.
Do it. Do it. Show us how to do an infinite.
Mode to challenge rivals around the world. Or play co-op in the Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch
It's
this year.
Marvel, baby! Another Mario
The latest
Party?
game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort.
Huh?
Get ready to jump into the
Another
biggest
one?
selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party
Super
Jamboree.
Mario Party Jamboree, oh boy.
First, let's see some of the new boards.
Another
where you need
method
collect the
to
most stars.
bend reality.
Take the escalators
Coconut
to
Mall.
travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria.
You could have just called it
Use
Coconut
in-game
Mall.
coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast.
Who is that?
Ride
Wait, that's the
around
little
and
dude
stay
from
on track in Roll'em Raceway.
Mario Party 2.
With the new Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll.
The what?
Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path.
Oh my gosh.
And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return. Some mini-games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits.
I might
and
still
more.
stick to Superstars at
And
least
some
for
are
now,
controlled
but this
by
looks
gently
really
shaking
cool.
or tilting your Joy-Con controllers.
Oh
With
no.
over 110 mini-games, there's a wide variety to enjoy.
Uh-oh.
Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode.
The what?
Compete against your rivals.
Wait, okay,
and
up to
aim
20
for
players
first
online,
place.
that's just a collab machine.
Try your best to come out on top. Wait, there are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway. When
Alright,
Super Mario Party
alright,
Jamboree
I've been
launches on
sold.
Nintendo Switch October 17th.
I've been sold on Mario Party Jamboree. I get to play Mario Party with literally all of chat.
スーパーマリオパーティージャンボリーです。新たなボード、新たなミニゲーム、新たなオンラインの遊びなど、
Hammering
マ
nails
リ
the
オパーティー
minigame.
史上最大級のボリュームの本作をお楽しみください。次はこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Please. What is this? New Zelda? New 2D Zelda? Oh? This is so cute. I love this. Uh-oh. Wait, do we get to play as Zelda? Please tell me they call it The Legend of Link instead. Legend of Zelda game where Zelda does something? I'm actually so excited. Hold on. Please tell me they don't just call it The Legend of and they just call it Zelda. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Okay, I'm already sold on the concept.
皆さんこんにちは。
You don't need to explain any more to me.
シリーズプロデューサーの青沼です。ご覧いただいた映像はシリーズ最新作ゼルダの
Ah,
伝説
spelling error.
知恵の
They
狩り
spelled installment wrong on the
リ
subtitles.
ンクが消えてゼルダ姫一人になってしまいましたが、今回はゼルダ姫が主人公です。
Let's
と
go.
なるとゼルダ姫が剣を振って戦う
No.
と
Magic.
思われる方もいるかもしれませんが、今作は見下ろし型ゼルダの
New
当たり
gameplay
前を見
style?
直して
Okay.
新しい遊びに挑戦しました。 映像を用意しましたので、こちらをご
It's
覧
not
ください。
2D Zelda. Uh-oh.
Stolen away. Across the vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
Alright.
By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that. You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you.
But is there
Learn
combat?
and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule.
I want to see Zelda do some
You might
combat.
be surprised at what you discover.
Please, I want to
Even
see.
battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters.
Oh my god.
After doing so, they'll fight by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key, after all.
This is so cute.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
Brian David Gilbert scratching his head wondering where this belongs in the timeline.
ゼルダ姫ならではの知恵を生かす借り物の遊びをご覧いただきました。借り物には非常に多くの種類があり、正直私も何種類あるのか
I'm
数えきれてい
so
ません。
absolutely down
ど
for
の
this
借り
game.
物を
It's
ど
so
のよう
cute.
に使うかによって謎解きも敵とのバトルもプレイヤーの数だけ冒険が変わるそんなゲームに仕上がっています。
Me.
ゼルダの
Me
伝
for
説
real.
知恵の借り物は9月26日発売です。
I need to write these down, like all these
特
games
別
that
デ
I'm
ザイン
interested
の
in.
任天堂スイッチライトも発売します。
I'll probably just go back and watch the stream and write it down.
新しい遊びをどうぞお楽しみに。それではお借りしたこの場は高橋さんにお返しします。
青沼さん、ありがとうございました。ゼルダの伝説シリーズ最新作にどうぞご期待ください。
どうぞ。
引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Let loose and party
Are
on.
we still making more of these? Oh my god, we are. Hold on. It's a just dance game. I'm sorry. I don't have to react to anything. They put basket case in the game. Feature on pretty cool.
A new Lego adventure is on the horizon.
Lego Jurassic World?
It's the world of Horizon in Lego
Hor-
form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes. Dive deep into the cauldrons. Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful.
I never played Horizon. I'm
Swarms
gonna
of
be completely
machines are
honest with
lurking
you.
everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the nimble watchers to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and customize her appearance with lots of outfits. Oh, and you don't have to explore this vast wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in 2-player local or online co-op.
This feels less like a Lego game and more like a
Horizon
game with a Lego
Adventures
skin on
launches
it,
on
if that makes
Nintendo
sense.
Switch this winter. A Stray's
Oh my
journey
gosh,
begins.
Stray. Do I have Stray? I think I do. I think I haven't seen. I don't. Huh. Oh no!
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home. Carefully climb to the highest heights. Create new paths for yourself. And stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat to make your way through the city.
Think like a cat. Knock something over.
Not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to venture into more areas of this unfamiliar world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this winter.
Oh no. Why am I saying oh no? Game's already out.
Welcome
Game's
home,
been out.
Hobbit. If you
Lord
ever
of the
wanted to
Rings?
live like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings,
Tales of the Shire,
now,
Lord of the
a
Rings.
leisurely existence nestled away
What
in
is
an
this?
idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be yours.
Lord of the Rings Animal
Customize your
Crossing?
appearance, decorate your home, and settle into life in the Shire. As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal. Or 3. Explore, garden, fish, forage, and cook. The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus, you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces
There
await
he
your arrival
is.
when Tales of the Shire launches on Nintendo Switch this winter.
Lord of the Rings Animal Crossing.
Investigate, interrogate, checkmate.
Objection!
Let's
2
go.
Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Ace
as
Attorney
one
Investigations Collection. Okay.
As the prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate
I'm putting
crime
that on
scenes.
the list.
Gather information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of logic to solve
The
challenging
power of
cases.
logic.
Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series.
There was that
character
like
designer,
old awkward zombie
or swap
comic
to the
like
original
however
sprites
long
for a
ago
more
where it was
classic
like
look. Take a break from your investigation to
like the
explore the gallery.
Phoenix Wright has
You'll
like the
find
psychic
character
lock
art,
thing.
music, including orchestral arrangements, and more.
What's his name?
Past and
Apollo
present
Justice has like
collide as you uncover the truth
the supernatural tell
at
spotting,
any cost.
and then Miles's power is just basic logic.
Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th. Pre-orders begin
We
later
love to
today
see it,
on
though.
Nintendo eShop.
Danganronpa? Most recognizable eye shape. This feels... I feel like the studio, unfortunately, like, now has the, like, Mark Hamill syndrome, where, like, everybody's gonna look at their stuff and be like, this looks like Danganronpa.
Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears.
Huh?
While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy,
This is...
along with 15 other
This is
students.
Danganronpa!
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days.
For 100 days, okay.
An academy
Dang it.
shrouded in secrecy. And the unavoidable loss of allies.
I don't know about
Can
unavoidable,
Takumi
unless
survive
they're
his
scripted.
100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal life?
Hold on, I heard the word despair. This is Danganronpa.
100-line Last Defense Academy.
You
launching on
can't
Nintendo
fool me.
Switch early next year. Embark on a saga spanning generations.
Okay. This is the tearing saga they're bringing
A
back
full remake
somehow?
of Romancing Saga
I
2
know
is
it's not.
marching onto Nintendo Switch. Rule and expand the Empire of Baren across multiple generations, while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness. In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills, and formations to enhance abilities. Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy. How will you expand your empire? And in which order will you fight the 7 heroes? Every decision you make will dramatically alter the course of the story.
You know what? This is kind of cool.
Safeguard your empire's future and protect
Literally
your
just writing
legacy
things
from
down because
peril.
I never know what games are on the
Otherwise,
Switch.
The vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious. Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the 7 launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
フルリメイクで蘇るロマンシングサガ2をどうぞお楽しみに。ここまで
That's almost everything. No, we need Pokemon. We need
最後の映像となります。
we need
ご覧ください。
Fire Emblem. We need Kid Icarus. Like a new Kid Icarus game, please. Metroid? New Metroid? Alright. Alright. What is this? Is this just the Prime 2 and 3 remake on the Switch? Might be. Prime 4? Possibly? Alright. Literally dying? Okay. Where is he? Where is he? I know he's here. Why are there more Metroids now? Who is that? Wait a minute. That looks familiar. Prime 4! Prime 4 Beyond, okay. Alright. 2025? Alright. I thought that was the in-universe year. I was like, did she go back in time?
ご覧いただいたのはメトロイドプライム4ビヨンドの映像です。大変長らくお待たせいたしましたが、ようやく新たな情報をお伝えすることができました。発売は2025年を予定しています。もうしばらくお待ちいただくことになりますが、サムスアランの新たな戦いにぜひご期待ください。
Alright, I'm excited.
今回の任天堂ダイレクトは以上となります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Alright. There's a couple things that I'm interested in there. What I'm more interested in though is every single Pokemon. Like literally all of them. So, oh gosh. We made, I say we, I made a little form where I was like, hey, I'm ranking every single Pokemon, like literally all of them. Let me put on some music also, now that the direct is over. Hello? There we go. So I made a thing where I was like, hey, literally every Pokemon, you can either gas up or slander one Pokemon. Yeah. People had some interesting ideas, so we're gonna go over them real quick. Just going over the submissions first to influence my decision. Alright, let's go in order here. First of all, I know who wrote this one. I think everyone knows who wrote this one. Hey guys, did you know that in tomes of male human... I'm not doing the whole thing. Especially not in an Ulu voice, it's Vaporeon. We have one person who's submitted this for Vaporeon. The problem is, I don't know if I could consider this a gas up or not. I will also not be, like, doing the specific gender versions, obviously, unless it's, like, it matters for the specific Pokemon. But, okay, so Vaporeon. With that in mind, who could that be? They sound based, and people should send them all their money. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say, memes aside, I do love Vaporeon. It's very cool. Our next one, Golurk and the evolution line. Because you said Golurk, I'm going to specifically say Golurk. It's like an ancient war machine, maybe some sort of servitor made by humans, is ready and able to rock the heck out of anything it needs to. It's ghost type, so it's haunted by the souls of its creator, or people who died around it or what. It's able to fly, it can straight up Iron Man it around. Has a limit break. If it breaks a seal on its chest, it's able to destroy towns without sweating. Constructed massive bastions for them. Canonically can transform into a giant cannon. If you feed it curry, it would make happy robot noise. You know what? I will... I'm gonna be honest, I love Golurk too. That's going in one of my favorites. I do not believe I have to explain the perfection of its round form. I'm not gonna put, like, these subtitles here. We're just gonna do the letters, because I don't think there's any Pokemon that I, like, actively dislike. But there are definitely Pokemon that I like more than others. Yeah, I'd say like as that stands, that's pretty solid. Do not believe I have to explain the perfection of its round form, the vacancy in its single eye. This thing's brain has never had a thought, let alone a single wrinkle. It has no thoughts, no concerns, no anxieties. This thing could float through a Google server farm, wipe out millions of dollars worth of data, and not even comprehend the devastation of what it's caused. Magnemite has transcended the weakness of its flesh and embraced the timeless truth of steel. Also, they look cute. You know what? Yeah. And that's what we call selling me on a Pokemon. I had no thoughts on Magnemite prior. These two just say Wishy-Washy and Squirtle. Unfortunately, that doesn't tell me what you're trying to convince me of either way. But regardless, I will look through more stuff and things. I did also send them to a bunch of friends on Discord. First up, my first friend says, Snivy is the best starter. Is green and shaped like friend, that's all. Yeah, honestly, yeah. I love Snivy's whole line. But I would say as like base form starter designs go, Snivy's definitely one of the best. Next. What else do we got? The unknown slander. You know what? Unknown. I don't see their purpose. They literally just float and they're there. Yeah. You can't put them in any of the new games because then you'd have to put hidden power back and then that would, like, demolish the balance. Simisear is the most dog-water forgettable Pokemon in existence, to the point of it being ranked last in popularity polls. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the case, but I will put it in E tier. I don't actively hate it, but I don't like it. Next up, this is from Kivara. Look at this. Glaceon is the pinnacle of elegance and poise. This is the kind of Pokemon that if it was a girl, it'd be that one cool girl in the library who always dresses prim in proper outfits, but looks so drop-dead in them. Kind of girl that looks up from her book over at you over her glasses and sends a shiver down your spine, and all you can do is spend the rest of the day thinking about her. Plus, it has bangs, it's adorable. You know what? Fair. Honestly. I will say, Glaceon's another very good, evolution design. So, it's going there. Let's see. Only thing I can really think of is Gengar good. You know what? Gengar good. I agree. Gengar very good. Let's see. Scorbunny is a swell guy. First character I ever got to voice. A contractual and spiritual obligation to like him and fully support any endeavors heroes have an evolutionary line gets into. I like Scorbunny too. I like Scorbunny a lot. I think of that line, I like Cinderace the most, but Scorbunny is still very solid. And then, I've been known to be a lover of ghost Pokemon. In fact, every one of my favorites is ghost type, but I think a Pokemon needs to be gassed up. Vanillite jumps to mind. Little Ice Cream Guy is so cute. When he came out, he got bashed so hard by everyone online for literally no other reason than it was cool to dunk on new Pokemon. Very special, because the first one you ever saw was shiny. That's so cute. Little cotton candy towel. I will put Vanillite. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Vanillite's an A tier. Let's see. Dickersby looks like a predator. Look at him. He looks like he'd call you hotcakes in an Arby's parking lot. Yeah. I can't even argue with that. I think part of it is just like specifically the fact that it looks like he's gotten mud on his face and like ear hands. Yeah, that's a solid E. That's an F for me. Oh, we got a Mimikyu one. This hacker is the only viable Pokemon clone. It has a cool idea behind it other than the stupid almost yellow rat. It doesn't have some stupid gimmick to make it marketable like half of the Pika figures. Its gimmick is actually neat. Mimikyu has a baller design. It's peak fleshy material. Viable when playing the Pokemon games. Ghost types are base. Mimikyu is not a stupid flying rat. It's not a stupid electric squirrel. It's not an obese ball from Alola pretending to be a rat. Nor is it literally just a fat obese rat from Kalos. Oh. That's like half slander for just every other Pika clone. So you know what? I love Mimikyu regardless. That's another double S tier. My friend just put Ditto, all caps. So you know what? Yeah, Ditto's a solid A tier. Is that all of the submissions? It might be. Wait, no, there's 2 videos. There's 2 videos. Where are they? That's just a picture of Magnemite. What is this? No. No. Not watching that. I'm not watching violence committed against the Squirtle. You cannot make me. Oh yeah. Now we're going in order. Oh boy. Bulbasaur. As starters go, Bulbasaur's a solid A tier. Really good Pokemon. Ivysaur, I honestly like the design of more. Venusaur is also solid. I don't like G-Max Venusaur that much. Like, I know it's pretty good, but, like, I like Mega Venusaur more, if I'm being honest. Charmander. Charmander is fine, solid C tier. Charmeleon is better. I don't think I need to explain myself with that. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Squirtle, ignoring the actual violence that was sent to my submission, very, very not cool. However, regardless, I think Wartortle's better. Like, here's the thing, right? I honestly like the design of, like, the Gen 1 middle stage starters a lot more, generally, than most of their counterparts. Mega Blastoise I don't like as much as regular Blastoise. Which might sound weird. And that's kind of because it is. I'm gonna move Venusaur down retroactively. Caterpie. It sure does exist. Metapod, there is one joke that the Pokemon community ever has. Butterfree. I'm gonna put Butterfree in D tier, just because there's a butterfly Pokemon that I like more, that we're gonna get to later. G-Max Butterfree is the same. Weedle, it's fine. Kakuna, it's again fine. Beedrill is cool, and Mega Beedrill is cooler. Oh yeah. Pidgey. Pidgey. Where's Pidgey going? Pidgey's like a solid C tier. It's the regional bird Pokemon of all time. Pidgeotto. Again, it's fine. I'd say, yeah, it's also C tier. I'm gonna drop Pidgeot down to D tier, just A, because the name confuses me, but also because, like, Pidgeot's so underwhelming as a regional bird. Like, really underwhelming. That said, Mega Pidgeot's really cool. That's an S tier. Rattata. You know I gotta do it. You know I gotta do it. Raticate. I'm gonna say... Raticate is like a D tier. Alolan Rattata is also cool, but like not as cool. Same with Alolan Raticate, but I'll put it in the same tier. Spearow. I don't really have any opinion on Spearow. Same with Fearow, honestly. Like, I like Fearow's design, kind of, but it's just kind of whatever. Ekans. I'm gonna put it in B tier, just because, like, a couple years ago, there were 2 really goofy things with Ekans' animation, where one of them, it just wibble wobbles up on screen, and then the other one in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, it's just a Roomba. Like, it just glides around on the floor. That said, Arbok I like a lot. I like Arbok a lot. S tier. It's not Charizard level, but I'm not a big fan of Pikachu. That said, Gigantamax Pikachu. Raichu, absolute double S tier. Alolan Raichu, also double S tier. Look at them. I love them. Sandshrew. Sandshrews a solid B tier. Both Sandshrews are a solid B tier. Sandslash, however, both of them are S tier. I love them so much. Nidoran, female, is another C. Same with male. Nidorina, I like the design of slightly more than Nidorino. And the Nidoqueen and Nidoking are both pretty cool, but I like Nidoking more. Clefairy. Clefairy and Clefable are S tier. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I love them both. Vulpix, another S tier. And if actually, the Alolan forms I would say beat out the base forms in this. I like them like just slightly more, but enough to sort of push it into double S tier. We will have the fabled triple S tier. For certain, it's reserved for certain very special Pokemon. Jigglypuff. I'm gonna remove this tier also. I'm gonna say anime nostalgia included. That's an A tier. Wigglytuff, that's an S tier. Mystery Dungeon by Escobar. Zubat. I think Zubat gets a bit too much hate. I think it's a solid, B tier. Golbat is funny, but not as funny as Zubat, so C tier. Oddish is a solid A tier. I would say someone can convince me otherwise, but yeah, Oddish is solid A tier. Gloom, I don't like Gloom that much. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe it's because I played Fire Red, so like I ran into these a lot. Vileplume's cool though. Vileplume is a solid B tier. I think Oddish is still the best of the line. Paris. I don't think anything of Paris. I don't think many people think of anything of Paris. I would normally put an E. But I think all of the Legends Arceus memes bump it and Parasect to D tier. I think that's pretty real. Venonat. I love Venonat. It's never in anything. I love Venonat though. Venomoth, I'm not as fond of. Diglett, A tier. Alolan Diglett, A tier. Dugtrio, A tier. Alolan Dugtrio, S tier. Longcat. Regular Meowth, B tier for anime nostalgia. Alolan Meowth, C tier. I don't like the way it's looking at me. Galarian Meowth, A tier. Look at that beard. Look at that gremlin. Persian. I think both Persians are C tier, but like, I like Alolan Persian slightly more just because it looks like Garfield. Psyduck, S tier. Golduck, B tier. I don't think it's bad. It's funny. Mankey. I don't have any opinion on Mankey. Primate, solid C tier. Growlithe, A tier. Hisuian Growlithe, S tier. Arcanine and Hisuian Arcanine, both double S tier. Poliwag, B tier. Poliwhirl, also B tier. I don't like Poliwrath as much. To be perfectly honest, I don't like Poliwrath as much. Abra. Abra's fine. Like, part of my issue with it is just that, like, catching it is anxiety inducing because it teleports. And I get that's the point, but like, come on. Either that's still a B tier. Kadabra, C. Alakazam, B. Mega Alakazam is A tier just for the novelty of Many Spoon. Machop. Machop's fine, C tier. Same with Machoke. Machamp, however, coolest dude ever. S tier. I don't like the Gigantamax form as much though, so that's an A tier. Bellsprout. I say that's a C tier. Weepinbell's like a D tier. Because the only opinion I have on Weepinbell comes from that one Game Grumps bit where they're talking about it, where it just looks like an art project, they said. Victory Bell, Anime Nostalgia, that's a B tier. I gotta rep the tentacles. I gotta do it, chat. Geodude? Geodude. Graveler? That's not Graveler. Graveler. I like both Golems slightly more though, I will say. That's a solid B tier. Ponyta! Regular Ponyta's like a C tier. Galarian Ponyta's a B tier. Same with Rapidash, honestly. Actually, I like regular Rapidash more than Galarian Rapidash. I think Galarian Rapidash is a bit too much. That's my take. Let me announce on Twitter also that we're doing this now. Alright, according to Twitter, we have exactly one more suggestion, so let's see. Hello, Armitsavar. Yes, that Avar, you know the one. Anyways, here's why Parasect is the best Pokemon, and I will take 0 notes. Rod is an extension of the life cycle reborn. Ooh, it's a corpse being puppets bite. You child, you insolent knave, how can you not see that's the coolest thing ever? Bro escaped Samsara, no more rebirth in the cosmic hack that is reality. Friendship, no notes. You can't die if you just steal enemies' health. Imagine you stab a man, he bleed, he stabs you with a straw and attaches to the wound. You die, he will not. His powerful leech aura will keep him alive. Cool bug type. There are too many lame bug types. This is the cool one. I love he. If a train leaves station A at 5:30 and train B leaves station at 2:35, they will both never arrive at C. Parasect, what? Parasect will beat you bothered. What? Will beat you bothered. Anyways, that's why Parasect is best. Give him a high ranking or I get you. You know what? I will say that bumps him up to like a solid A tier at least. Actually, that bumps Paras to an A tier. That bumps Parasect to an S tier. That's real. Yeah, that's real, honestly. Oh yeah. Slowpoke. S tier. Galarian Slowpoke. I'm gonna say it's a solid, like... Slowpoke is double S tier. Galarian Slowpoke is regular S tier just because the yellow, like, makes me feel weirdly uncomfortable. Slowbro, double S tier. Mega Slowbro, that's a regular S tier. I like regular Slowbro's design more. Galarian Slowbro, a similar deal. He just looks confused with the situation. Magneton, I'm gonna say that's another A tier. I think Magneton's cool. I don't know, maybe it's just something about like that silhouette. Galarian Farfetch'd. Galarian Farfetch'd is cooler than regular Farfetch'd. There's no two ways about it. It's just better. Doduo? C tier. Like that's not the default version. Dodrio's also C tier, realistically. Yeah. Seal? That sure is a seal. Dugong, that sure is a seal. Grimer? Regular Grimer, C tier. Alolan Grimer, B tier. Regular Muck, B tier. Alolan Muck, double S tier. I love this thing so much. It's got an awesome type. It's so cool. It's got power of alchemy. Like, yeah. Shelder. Okay, so this is kind of a funny thing. So consider Shelder, right? Now what I want you to do is consider a Nintendo DS with a cartridge of Pokemon Fire Red in the bottom. It's just a Shelder. That's B tier at least. Cloyster, C tier, if I'm being honest. Ghastly? Ghastly and Haunter are both B tier. G-Max Gengar is fine, it's A tier. Mega Gengar, however, I think that's our first triple S tier, honestly. It's so cool. I love him. Onyx. I wish Onyx had, like, anything going for it other than, like, big guy. But, like, that's it. I hate to say, that's it. Drowsy. Mystery Dungeon Bias puts it in B tier. Hypno. It's like a D tier. Everything I see with this Pokemon is creepy. And, like, unfortunately, that's kind of not the Pokemon's fault, but also, like, we all remember the one Fire Red Leaf Green side quest, so to an extent they know what they're doing. Krabby. Krabby's C tier. Kingler, though? I really like Kingler. I think it's a solid S tier. G-Max Kingler, though, just kind of weird. B tier. I've never seen anyone use it. I could not tell you what its G-Max move does. I just couldn't. Voltorb, C tier. Hisuian Voltorb, B tier. Electrode, B tier. Hisuian Electrode's also B tier. They're cool. They're fine. I think the funniest meme about Electrode is the one thing where it's like, it's Dragapult going like, oh, I sure do love being the fastest Pokemon in the format. And then Electrode comes up and says, second fastest. Let me see if I can find it actually. Did I immediately find it? Hello? Chat, he's so good at this. He's literally the best. Oh boy, I sure do love being the fastest Pokemon in this fight. Second. You're the second fastest. Actually, you know what? I'd say that just for that meme alone, that bumps regular Electrode up to an A tier. Execute, C tier. Exeggutor, C tier. Alolan Exeggutor, double S tier. Look at him. He's so goofy. I love him. Cubone, that's a solid A tier. Same with Marowak. But Alolan Marowak is just better. I'm sorry to say. Tangle is here. That's not where it's supposed to go, but that's a solid C tier. Hitmonlee. I always like Hitmonchan more than Hitmonlee. I'm gonna be honest with you. But it's like, they're both C tier. Like, between the two, I prefer Hitmonchan. Just because, like, the elemental punches were always cool for me. But, like, realistically, it's just kind of eh. Lickitung. like a C tier. I don't really have any opinion either way. Coughing. Mystery Dungeon bias go burr. Wheezing. Anime bias go burr. Actually, speaking of anime bias, where's Meowth? Anime bias go burr. Galarian wheezing? I'd say that's an S as well, honestly. Rhyhorn? It's fine, C tier. Rhydon? I think Rhydon's pretty cool. That's a solid A tier. Actually, you know what? For Legacy alone, it gets an S tier. Chansey? Chansey's B tier. Kangaskhan? We love Kangaskhan. Mystery Dungeon bias go burr. Mega Kangaskhan? I like slightly less. I like Mega Kangaskhan slightly less because it's just... Wow. Dang. Horsey. Horsey, I think, was one of the first Pokemon cards I ever got. And for that alone, it gets a B tier. But Seadra's just cooler. Seadra also, I think, is the only, like, non-poison Pokemon that has Poison Point as an ability. Let me see. I'm gonna confirm that for myself. Yeah, Seadra is the only non-poison Pokemon to have Poison Point as an ability. Yeah. Alright, Goldeen. I don't have any opinion. Same with Seaking, but I will say Seaking gets a shout out because it's one of the few Pokemon that can resist Bolt Beam, which is really cool. And it's exclusively because they gave Seaking Lightning Rod as an ability, which I think is really awesome because that means Seaking only has one weakness, and that's Grass. And I think it learns like Drill Peck or something, but I could be wrong. Staryu? B tier. Starmie, however, double S tier. Actually, you know what? Triple S tier. I love Starmie. I love Starmie so much. Regular Mr. Mime? It's like a... It's, I would say C tier, but the scene in Detective Pikachu gives it a B tier for me. Galarian Mr. Mime... I don't really care. That sounds so mean, but I don't really care. We are looping the playlist. New section of the playlist. Scyther. Scyther's so cool, dude. Like, that's an S tier. That's an easy S tier. It's Scyther. Jinx. That's not Jinx. That's Jinx. We all know why. Electabuzz. I like Electabuzz more than Magmar. But I'm also just kind of whatever for both of them. Pinsir, that's another, like... Scyther's just cooler. I do like Mega Pinsir a little bit, though. Tauros? C tier. The different forms of Paldea and Tauros are also the C tier. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It just doesn't stand out to me. Magikarp? Magikarp. Magikarp. Gyarados. I don't like Mega Gyarados' design as much, but there you go. I love G-Max Lapras. I love it so much, and also that's partially because I love Base Lapras. Eevee. Eevee's a solid double S tier. Like, I like it more than Pikachu by a wide margin. That said, though, its G-Max form is kind of just more Eevee. Like, it's not like Pikachu where they made it like chubby and then they gave it like the big like zigzag tail. It's just Eevee but fluffier, which is kind of whatever. Jolteon, double S tier. Flareon, S tier. We've already placed Vaporeon, for anybody who's wondering. Porygon. I'm gonna be honest, I like Porygon. I think it's a solid B tier. Ammonite, B. Amistar, A. Actually, you know what? Both of them get A. Kabuto. Kabuto's an A tier. Kabutops, however, double S tier. It's so cool. I love this guy. Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's like a C tier. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like its mega as much. I think it's just kind of Snorlax, that's another triple S tier. Gmax Snorlax, however, I don't like it as much. That's a solid A. Actually, that's a B. It's just Torterra, but again. Articuno? Regular Articuno is a B tier. Galarian Articuno is like... I think they're both C tier, honestly. Yeah. Zapdos, classic dude. Classic double S tier. Galarian Zapdos, also very cool. A tier. Regular Moltres, B tier. Galarian Moltres, however, double S tier. Love it. I love its design. I love it so much. Dratini. A. Dragonair. S. Dragonite, I'm gonna say that's an A. I don't dislike it in comparison to the others, but I like Dragonair more. I think it's cool. Mewtwo. That's an S. That's an S. And then the two Megas are also both S. I love Mew. I love Mew dearly. If I could be any Pokemon, it would be a Mew. Triple S tier. Chikorita? Bayleaf? I think Bayleaf's solid. I like Bayleaf. I like specifically like the sort of like angular design of like the leaf on its head. I think it's really cool. Meganium, not as much. Meganium's like a C tier. Cyndaquil, A tier. Quilava, S tier. Both Typhlosions I'm going to say are both A tier. I like Quilava more. I don't know necessarily why that is. I think it's honestly the Mohawk. But yeah. Totodile. Totodile's an S tier. Crocodile is like a B tier, and for Alligator, I'm going to be honest, is like a C. I like the evolutionary line less as it goes along. Sentret, A. Furret, you already know. You already know, chat. You already know what's up. Hoot Hoot. That's a B. I think Hoot Hoot's cool. Noctowl I don't care for as much, so that's C. Ladybug, I wish this was like... I wish they gave this Pokemon, like, this Pokemon's evolutionary line more stats, honestly. It's so, like, meh. But I like Ladybug's face a little more. Spinarak? Spinarak is a solid B tier. I really like Ariados's design, though, so that's like an S tier. Crobat. Crobat. A tier. I like it more than Zubat. Chinchou? So, funny story. I remember which Pokemon game it was, but I put like 2 Chinchous in the daycare. Or no, I put Chinchou and something else in the daycare. Just because I needed to level up my Pokemon. Because I was doing like evolutions and stuff. And after like running around for the levels, I was like, oh no. These Pokemon are in the same egg group. And I think I ended up actually like legitimately filling a box. Like an entire PC box of just Chinchou eggs. And I was like, what am I going to do with all of these? I didn't know about the GTS at the time, and I don't think Wonder Trading was a thing either way. I like Chinchou's design more than Lantern's, but I think they're both just a solid C tier. Pichu. Pichu's a C tier. Cleffa. Clef is an A tier. I don't like it as much as Clefairy and Clefable, but I don't dislike it. Igglybuff? I think just by association to Jigglypuff and Wigglytuff, that's gotta be at least a B tier. Togepi, Anime Bias, Burr, A tier. Togetic, I don't care as much for. Natu. I like Natu. It's a little guy, A tier. Satu, Satu's like a B tier. Actually, you know what? Mystery Dungeon Bias does in fact go Burr, A tier. Mareep, double S tier. Flaffy, double S tier. Ampharos, double S tier. Mega Ampharos, triple S tier. I don't think anyone has any objection to that. Next up is Blossom. I like Blossom more than I like Vileplume. I think it's going to be the same tier as Oddish, but I don't remember which tier I put Oddish in. This is the tier that I put Oddish in. Meryl? B. Azumarill? A. Sudowoodo. I think it's a cool novelty. I'd say that's a solid B tier. Politoed, I like Politoed a lot. Of like the Polys, it's easily my favorite, so that's an A tier. Skiploom. Or no, this is Hoppip. Hoppip's an A. Skiploom's like also an A. I'd say Jumpluff is like an S for me. Where did he go? Yeah, Jumpluff is an S. Apom. I like Apom. He's a little guy. V tier. Sunkern? Okay, so chat, hear me out here. Double S tier. Because of the Pokeathlon. Also Sunflora. Mystery Dungeon Bias Gilbert. S tier. Yanma? I'd say Yanma's a B tier. Yeah, I think it's a cool dude. Wooper? You already know. Paldean Wooper. You also already know. Quagsire? That's still like a solid S. That's still a solid double S tier. Espeon? Espeon I think is A. Umbreon is S though. Murkrow. Murkrow's a B tier. It's cool. Slowking, I don't like as much as the other, like, slow forms. They're both A tier. Misdreavus. S. I think it's cool. I already went over Unknown. Wobbuffet, you already know. Double S, triple S tier, actually. Girafarig. Giraffree's an A tier. I think it's a cool Pokemon. If we weren't doing, honestly, if we weren't doing a mono water playthrough of what do you call it? Of Pokemon Platinum, I might have gotten caught a Giraffree for the team. Giraffree's in that generation, right? I could have sworn it is. Yeah, it's in exactly 2 spots in the game, but it is in fact in the game. And it's cool, dude. There's not another B. I was gonna write subscribe and use like a Z as an S, but no. Pineco. I like Pineco's design. That's a solid B tier. Same with Fortress. Dunsparce? S tier. Gligar. Also S tier. Steelix, I'm gonna be honest. Steelix is like just slightly above Onix for me, so that's B tier. I genuinely do think Mega Steelix is really cool though. That's an A tier. Snubble, I don't like Snubble or Granbull. I'm gonna be honest. They're just kind of eh. Quillfish is cool. Quillfish is a B tier. I think I like Hisuian Quillfish a little less, actually. Scizor. Scizor is, like, the coolest dude ever. Like, it's not fair how cool this dude is. Triple S tier. That said, Mega Scizor, not as cool. I think it's because, like, you're trying to improve upon what's already, like, a really, really, really good design. So you run the risk of just, like, kind of stepping backwards. Shuckle, that's a solid double S tier. Same with Heracross. Actually, you know what? Beetle. Even Mega Heracross is pretty good. Like, again, it's not as good, but, like, that's still a solid double S tier. Sneasel. I love Sneasel. I love Sneasel's design so much. I'm gonna put that in S tier. Hisuian Sneasel also. Like, both of them are really cool. Teddy Ursa. Teddy Ursa's a solid solid A tier. Same with Ursaring. I think they're both pretty cool. Chat, I don't remember what Pokemon this is. Like, I'm blanking on its name. I don't know, but it's really cool. A tier. Anyway, Magcargo. I will say, before I was gonna put it in B tier, but like the simple detail of like the like heat on the rocks on its shell now, I would say bumps it up for me. Swinub. Swinub's a B. Piloswine I don't like as much. That's a C. Corsola? A tier. Galarian Corsola? B tier. It makes me kind of sad. Remoraid. Gunfish Pokemon. For that novelty alone, that's a B tier. Octillery? Also B. For Bullet. Delibird. I don't actively like dislike anything about it. I would say I actually put Palace Wine down here because I just don't really like it. Mantine. I think Mantine is cool. B tier. Skarmory, one of the coolest dudes. S tier. Houndour. Houndour is a fine design. It's C tier. Houndoom, however, A tier. Mega Houndoom, actually just like a straight upgrade in my opinion. That's an S tier. It looks like the exact Pokemon that would like be on the back of like a biker gang's jacket. Like down to the letter. Look at it. Kingdra. I like Kingdra a lot. Kingdra's a solid... I'd say Kingdra's A tier, right up there with Seadra. Fanpy. I love Fanpy so much. S tier. Same with Donphan. Porygon 2. Porygon 2 is an A tier. Stantler. Stantler sure does exist. I'm gonna be honest, even with the evolution, like, Stantler just doesn't do anything for me. Smeargle, I actively dislike. I don't like this, like, I will say, put it in E tier, just because you can do some creative stuff with it. Haha, creative pun. But, like, we all know what people like Smeargle for most of the time. Tyrogue. I don't care for Tyrogue. I'm gonna be honest, it's a D tier. Hitmontop. I like Hitmontop more than Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Yeah, I'd say that. Smoochum. Smoochum makes me uncomfortable. Elekid, it's fine. Magby, Miltank, here's the thing. Everyone hates Miltank, because they need to get good. But you know what? S tier. Blissey. B. Where are we? Raikou? Raikou's a solid A tier. Entei is an S tier because he's voiced by Dan Green. Suicune, however, I really like Suicune. I like Suicune a lot, so that's a double S tier. I don't think anyone will argue with that. Next up, Larvitar, A tier. Pupitar, B tier. We all know what's happening, chat. We all know my personal bias towards this Pokemon. Tyranitar and Mega Tyranitar are both going in triple S tier. I love this Pokemon so much. Lugia? Lugia's like hand wings are kind of weird for me, so I'll put it in B tier. But like Ho-Oh is like a solid like S tier for me. Celebi. Celebi's an A tier. That's including the Mystery Dungeon bias. Chat, we are only through 2 generations of like 9. We're a fifth of the way there. 1/5. Oh boy, Trico. Trico. Trico's a B tier, it's fine. You already know, chat. Chat, you already know. You already know. Mystery Dungeon bias does in fact go burr. Sceptile, I don't like as much. Sceptile's like an A. Same with, Mega Sceptile. Christmas Tree Tail is funny, but like, that's about it. Torchic. Torchic's a cool starter. Torchic's an A tier. Combuskin. I'm just gonna put it in C tier and we're not gonna elaborate. Blaziken. Blaziken, when he showed up in the anime, was the coolest dude ever, and he's still pretty cool. Double S tier. Even Mega Blaziken's pretty solid. Like, I don't think it's hitting that same, like, first impact that regular Blaziken did. But, like, it's still up there. What is happening here? Hello? Mudkip, triple S tier. It's the classic. Marshtomp, look how happy he is. Why can't he be this happy in game? Swampert and Mega Swampert are both going in double S tier. I like both of them a lot. And like, I know for some people, like the weird like bulking up that it does is kind of like a point against it. I disagree. I think it looks really cool. Puchiana. Puchiana's a B tier. I would say Mightyana's the same. Zigzagoon? S tier. Same with Galarian, honestly. They're both little guys. Linian, I would still say, is like a solid A tier. Let me think. Wurmple? Wurmple's a C tier. I don't like Silcoon or Cascoon. They're just kind of there. Beautyfly is not the better butterfly Pokemon that I mentioned earlier, but I still like it more than Butterfree. Same with Dustox. They're cool. Lotad, A tier. Lombre, it's C tier. Ludicolo, however, you already know, double S tier. Seedot. Seedot's an B tier. Nuzleaf, if for nothing other than Legacy, gets an A tier. And then Shiftry is another one that I really like, so that's another A tier. Actually, you know what? That's an S tier. I like Shiftry a lot. I'm so glad it got something cool. It got Windrider. What's this? Talo. Talo's like, Talo's a B tier. It's like better than most regional birds design-wise. Swallow is also pretty solid. That's an A tier. It's not the best regional bird final form, but that's like a solid A tier. I'm gonna be right back. I just realized I have not eaten, so I will be right back. we're back. Okay. Where were we? We were at Wingle. Wingle is an A tier, and Pelipper is an S tier before anyone even asks. Ralts. Ralts is next. Ralts is a little guy. I like Ralts. That's a solid. That's an A tier. Same with Curlia, honestly. I think Gardevoir is also an A tier for me, but Mega Gardevoir is an S. I love that design. Surskit? A tier. Masquerain? I have like a personal bias for Masquerain because I always thought it was really cool. So I'm gonna put that in S. We just need to start like rapid firing these because we're gonna be here all day otherwise. Shroomish, That's the sound that Shroomish looks like it makes. It's just meh. Breloom, B tier. Slackoth's like a C. Vigorhoth I like slightly more, so it's like a B. Slaking, however, solid S tier. I think it's really cool. Nincada. I don't really have any opinion on Nincada either way. It's just kind of there. Ninjask and Shedinja are both really cool. So those are both going in A tier. Whismur. Whismur is like a C tier. Loudred has my own like Mystery Dungeon bias, so that's an A tier. But even then, like Exploud's still pretty cool, so that's also an A tier. Actually, I'll bump Whismur up to B as well. Makuhita is like he's a little guy, little dumpling guy. Looks like Hariyama. Actually, genuinely one of my favorite Pokemon. Double S tier. Because the problem is we're going through a number of Pokemon that I just don't, like, have much of an opinion on. Azurill is A tier. If you know, you know. It's Pride Month. Nosepass. Most people don't have an opinion on Nosepass. I think he's a cool little guy, so B tier. Skitty. Skitty is triple S tier. I will not hear any arguments to the contrary. Delcatty, however, is kind of like a B tier. Sableye, double S tier. Mega Sableye, also double S tier. They're little gremlins, and I love them. Let's see. Mawile? Mawile's an A tier, but Mega Mawile, I'd say, just bumps it up to an S tier. It really gets that yokai vibe, and it's really cool. Aron's a B. Lairon is like a C, just because it feels kind of generic to me. Aggron is really cool, though. Aggron's like an A. Same with Mega Aggron. Meditate's a C. I don't have an opinion either way. Medicham is pretty cool, and that's absolutely the Mystery Dungeon bias speaking once again. That's an A tier. Same with Mega Medicham, honestly. Electrike. I think it's cool. I think Electric and Manectric are both like B tier, but then like Mega Manectric is a solid A tier for me. Like the lightning bolt, the whole like big lightning bolt across its body is kind of goofy, but I also kind of like it for that. Plusle and Minun, I'd say are a solid B tier, and that is the Pokemon Ranger bias talking. Volbeat and Illumise, I will say I would normally give them a C tier, or a D tier, but they're getting C tier if for no other reason than that one cutscene in Explorers of Sky. Roselia's cool. Roselia's cool, that's a B tier. I don't remember what this Pokemon's name is, but he's a cool dude. B tier. Same with its evolution. Carvana. I like Carvana. I think it's a B tier. Sharpedo, however. Sharpedo is so cool. S tier. Mega Sharpedo, I feel like realistically on the surface is just more Sharpedo, but like I feel like it's a little over-designed. So that's only an A for me. Wailmer, S tier. Wailord, double S tier. Numel. I don't really have an opinion on Numel. Camerupt is really cool though. Camerupt, I'd say that's a solid A tier. Mega Camerupt as well. Mega Camerupt is also about the same. Rather than like kind of just being more Sharpedo, like they kind of take the volcano angle in a bit, give it like a wilder like facial design. The hair like sort of grows out. Like it's not just more Camerupt. Torkoal. I like Torkoal a lot. That's an S tier. Spoink. S tier. Grumpig. I don't like Grumpig as much, I'm gonna be honest. That's like a B tier for me. Oh my gosh. Spinda. You know what? Spinda's a triple S tier. The little guy mixing the juice, absolutely love him. Trapinch, I love him. Little dude, A tier. Vibrava, also very solid, A tier. Flygon, I'm gonna bump it up to S tier. Actually, you know what? No, triple S tier Flygon. I love it. I love it so much. Cacnea. I like Cacnea a lot. I remember I got like a really cool Cacnea trading card, and I don't know why. That one always stuck with me. I think partially because for the longest time, I kept mispronouncing his name as Cacnea instead of Cacnea. So, yeah. Cacturn's pretty cool, too. I think I did a Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald playthrough recently with a Cacturn on my team. That went pretty well. Swablu. I just realized, I think we're gonna have to break this up into like 3 separate streams, because this is a lot. This is a lot already. Swablu is an A tier. Altaria, I would say... Altaria is an S tier, but I think Mega Altaria is honestly a B tier. It feels just kind of weird. Zangoose. Zangoose is another very cool guy. A tier. Seviper, I would say, is also, but anime bias go burr, so S tier. Lunatone and Solrock. I don't care for these guys, if I'm being perfectly honest. Barboach? Barboach is little guy. Whiscash. Whiscash is slept-on guy. I think it's really cool, because, like, did you know Whiscash learns Spark and Dragon Dance for some reason? I'm sure there's, like, a lore reason for it, but, like, that's so weird to me. Wait, I forgot to do Corphish. Corfish? B tier. Actually, you know what? Mystery Dungeon by Escobar. Crawdon is also A tier. Baltoy. I like Baltoy a lot. That's an S tier. Claydol? Even more so. Double S tier. Lileep? Lileep's an A tier. Cradily is another one of my favorite Pokemon, so double S tier. Yeah, we're actually gonna have to break this up like into 3 streams. Oh no. Anorith? I like Anorith. I think its design is cool. Armaldo, I love Armaldo. That's another double S tier. I think Gen 3 has the 2 best fossil starters visually, in my opinion. Feebas? B. Milotic? Milotic is another one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Cast form. I'm not doing each cast form for him because they all come as the same Pokemon. Cast form's a B. I love its concept, but like in execution it doesn't do much. Kecleon, you know I gotta put it double S tier at least. Mystery Dungeon by Isco. Brr. Shuppet. I like Shuppet a lot. That's an S tier. Same with Bannet and Mega Bannet, actually. I know it's probably pronounced Bayonet, because like that's probably the actual word, but oh well. Duskull, I think, is cool, dude. That's an A. Dusclops, I think, is a cooler dude. That's an S. Tropius? I like Tropius a lot. That's a solid. I'd say that's an A. Kind of got ruined by like the whole like flying animations thing they did for a while. That's really unfortunate. Chimecho. A tier. You already know, chat. Absol, one of the coolest dudes, double S tier. Mega Absol, it's literally someone's My Little Pony OC. Doesn't matter, triple S tier. Why not? I love Why Not. I love Why Not so much. That's another triple S tier. Snowrunt. Snowrunt's cute. I like it. A tier. I don't like Glalie as much, I will say. Glalie is kind of like D tier. And Mega Glalie is like C tier for me. Chat, we already know. We already know. Spheal, triple S tier. Celio, I would put like a solid A. Walreign's design I like a lot. I like Walreign's design. I know some people don't, but I think it's cool. Clamperl, I don't have any opinion on Clamperl, and if I'm being honest, like, Huntail and Gorbis are both really cool, but like only in like the like, oh, I like seeing this thing in the background in like a Pokemon movie sort of way. Relicanth is cool. Luvdisc, Bagon itself is like kind of like a C tier. I like Shelgon a bit more. Salamence, S tier. Mega Salamence, double S tier. Cool dudes. Beldum. I want to give Beldum higher than a B. Problem is, the fact that Takedown is like its only move really bugs me. Metang, really cool. Metagross, one of the coolest dudes. Double S tier, I don't think Mega Metagross, in my opinion at least, is enough of an improvement to bump it higher than double S tier, but it's really cool. All the Reggies are going up here. I love the Reggies so much. In fact, let me just, like... Let me just proactively put all of the Reggies up here. Just because I love all of them so much. Actually, you know what? Regigigas is going in triple S. Cool guy. There's Regieleki. Regidrago. There we go. Alright, Latios and Latios. On my right. Both S tier. I don't like their megas though. I think their megas are kind of lame. The megas are like a solid B tier. And that's almost exclusively because of the flying thing. Both Kyogre and Primal actually, both Ground Kyogre and their Primals are both like triple S tier for me. What am I talking about? Oh, let me balance it out. We'll put this here, and then same deal. I'm gonna be honest, without the Mega Rayquaza is just kind of like, eh? It's not bad, but like, that Mega's really doing a lot of work for it. That's still only like a double S tier though. Jirachi? Jirachi's a B. I liked its movie. Speaking of I liked its movie, Deoxys, S tier. And that is all of the Gen 3 mons. This is where our current, like, rating stands. We will do 3 generations at a time, I would say. So there's still time for submissions to influence the decision process. But yeah. Thank you all so much for stopping by. I will post when the next one's going to be. Bye!